The Detroit Pistons on the road taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder here, and the Thunder are up to a 6-point favorite, and the total down to 225 here on Monday. Thunder getting some attention from bettors, up to 6, and this total now, like I said, at 225 here tonight. And with these Pistons on the road. All right, let's take a look at this one now. This one opened. Oklahoma City opened as low as a 5-point favorite here, so we're seeing a little bit of move on them. The total opened as high as 228. You have uh, coming into this game, Detroit with a record of 2-1. They've been a pretty pleasant surprise so far. Uh, Thunder also 2-1, coming off a loss. Now we did try to get on them against the Nuggets, and that was a no go, no good, no bueno. In that one, the Nuggets ended up pounding the Thunder in Oklahoma City by 33 points in that game last night. So whatever was going on, yeah, was it a mismatch? Sure. Detroit, they often do very well in this series. Now it is an East-West, so they only meet, a couple of times, a year um, in this series. And I don't know. For me, coming off that big loss again, playing Detroit, uh, I do sometimes want to respect a season series numbers like this. I don't worry sometimes about even if it's a twice a year thing. Like I said, people say, "Oh, they only meet twice a year." To me, it has to do with how that team or program travels into a city and arena, the comfortability of the whether it's a practice facility or schedule or game times or whatever. To me, has a lot to do with certain things, but I think after a huge loss like that, I would think the Thunder probably come back and can get this money. Trey's going to take OKC. Thomas is going to take Detroit. Ray says take the Thunder to bounce back. And Jay says the Detroit Pistons. He loves betting on Oklahoma City, but the back to back and now is a chalky favorite. And Detroit's done a good job. He sees a close one. Yeah, I agree with every thing about those statements. I just when I think of a team that just suffered a 30-point loss to a world champion, um, I'm 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 gonna go against my man Jay here. I'm gonna lay the points tonight with the Thunder and lay 6. And I'm pro Pistons. I think I've made that clear here. I obviously, hey, look, we think Cunningham, obviously strong, good player. We want to see him be a successful talent moving forward. Um, I think Jalen Duran is in a great matchup here, and I actually worry a little bit about the man. It's more of the spot for me is Thunder because of the 30-point loss yesterday. Like I said, I mean, if feel like it was nondescript, if the Thunder had won the game, and again, I had the Thunder, or I think we had them on the show, but SGA, it's a tough, I think it's a tough matchup for SGA. I think Killian Hayes is underrated defender. Holmgren, we'll see, but I'm still going to take the Thunder here off of that loss. Basically, I'm I'm going off of that loss. Ray says go over here. The widely reported steam has definitely come in on the under. This one opened as high as As I said, 228. Now we're dealing down to 225. So the move here has definitely been on the under, and I while I appreciate. I actually, Ray, I might actually. Well, I better just leave it alone. Let me not comment on the total if you know what I mean.